Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating and complex conflict, the Franco-Dutch War, which unfolded between 1672 and 1678. This war was not just a battle between two nations, but a significant chapter in European history that shaped the balance of power for decades to come. So, grab a seat and let's explore the intricate web of alliances, military strategies, and the motivations behind this conflict. To understand the Franco-Dutch War, we need to set the stage. The mid-17th century was a time of intense rivalry in Europe. France, under the rule of Louis XIV, sought to expand its territory and influence. Meanwhile, the Dutch Republic had emerged as a formidable economic power bolstered by trade and a powerful navy. The Dutch had successfully defended their independence from Spanish rule and were now a significant player in European politics. So, what sparked this conflict? Several factors contributed to the outbreak of war. Firstly, Louis XIV aimed to assert French dominance in Europe and believed that defeating the Dutch would pave the way for his grand ambitions. The Dutch, on the other hand, were seen as a threat to French economic interests, particularly due to their control over trade routes and their alliance with England and Sweden. In 1672, the war officially began. Louis XIV launched a surprise invasion of the Dutch Republic, employing a strategy that combined rapid advances and overwhelming force. The French army, led by skilled generals such as Turenne and Conde, quickly captured key cities, including Utrecht and Amsterdam. However, the Dutch were not easily defeated. Under the leadership of figures like Admiral Mitchell de Ruyter, they mounted a fierce resistance. The Dutch Navy played a crucial role in defending their territory and launched counterattacks, including a notable naval victory at the Battle of Solebay in 1672. As the war progressed, it drew in other European powers. The Dutch formed alliances with England and the Holy Roman Empire, hoping to counterbalance French aggression. This created a complex web of alliances that turned the conflict into a broader struggle for power in Europe. One of the significant turning points occurred in 1673 when the tide began to turn against France. The Dutch capitalized on their knowledge of the terrain, using dikes and waterways to their advantage. The French faced challenges from both the harsh conditions and the resilience of the Dutch forces. After several years of intense fighting, the war came to an end in 1678 with the Treaty of Nijmegen. The treaty resulted in significant territorial gains for France, but it also recognized the Dutch Republic's independence and established a delicate balance of power in Europe. The conflict had lasting consequences, influencing future wars and diplomatic relations. The Franco-Dutch War not only reshaped the map of Europe but also set the stage for future conflicts. Louis XIV's ambitions would continue to drive France into further wars, while the Dutch Republic, though weakened, remained a key player in European affairs. This war highlighted the complexities of alliances and the ever-shifting dynamics of power in the continent. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the Franco-Dutch War. This conflict reminds us of the intricate relationships between nations and the far-reaching consequences of war. If you enjoyed this lecture, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more historical content, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What aspect of the Franco-Dutch War intrigues you the most? Until next time, keep exploring history.